I know this is a little bit weird for a Monday for me at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but I have the day off thanks to President's Day, and I thought it would be a perfect time to stream since I took all last week off. It's been kind of hectic. Here, let me for me and you. That way I don't have to hear it while we're talking. But I hope everyone is doing amazing. Life has been crazy. My birthday was last week on Valentine's Day. So I spent Monday into Tuesday with my mom and just friends and all that. And uh, crazy unexpected news happened that kind of threw me for a loop. So I just decided that I needed to take some time to think about it and take some time to work on me and my mental health and all of that. So I am back though, and I'm really excited. I am hoping though to go ahead and get Dream Daddy finished since I was supposed to have it finished last week with Valentine's Day, but life is crazy and it's unexpected. I can't stream for too long. I do have to meet my mom for lunch, dinner for dinner today. Um, so it'll just be a quick, like, maybe hour and a half stream. So we probably won't beat it. But I just want to try to get some more progress done, especially with the dads. I think we're at the point where we're at 2 hearts with each of them. So I think now I can go in and just choose each one specifically. Have to make sure I save, but then we can go into actual, like, the final dates with them. I think it's the final. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Get everything set up here. Back here. Okay. Unmute it for myself. I just love this song so much. Yeah, but every time I change it, alright, let's continue. Yeah,
Welcome.
this
You've
has been
got
so long.
dads.
Also, I cut my bangs. I didn't. I had someone else cut my bangs for me. They're kind of like a nuisance right now, but they're in that stage where they're like growing out. So it's a little bit of an awkward stage. So I'm going through like a hair crisis right now. I also want to dye my hair, but my hair is so thin as it is. I know that it's probably not a good idea, but I'm on the verge of thinking about it. Alright, let me just check. Yep, 2 hearts. 2. 2. I really want to go with Joseph, but we gotta stick with Robert, because Robert was the one that we initially said we were going to go with. But the story behind Joseph's is intriguing to me, and I find it a lot, like, I find myself thinking about it a lot, and what the story is behind Joseph, because he has the wife Mary, and we ran into her at the bar, and clearly we're not just friends at this point. It's gone a little bit past that with Joseph, so I don't know what's in store for that one. But we're gonna go with our bad boy Robert here. Hello, Gradient Spark. Weird to see you on a Monday afternoon. Yes, I decided I have the day off today because it's President's Day, and I know not a lot of people get it off, but I got it off. And I was like, you know what? I'm sitting around, I'm doing nothing. I was gonna play games anyways, but I was like, why don't I stream? Like, cause all last week I took off just for my mental health, cause as you know, life was crazy last week. So I was like, I should probably make up because I haven't played any of this, and there's still a lot to uncover. But how are you? Okay. Hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? And make sure I save one more time. Alrighty, let's do it. I'm good. Let's take Raiden to the park. Oh, I haven't been outside. I heard it's a beautiful day outside, though. Dad was telling me. Check the weather. Oh my goodness. weather. For it being February, like, it's crazy to believe that we can go to, like, parks and go outside, especially, where we're from, because it normally isn't like that, like, ever. Just fell. But I hope you guys have so much fun. Rain's gonna absolutely love that. Continue. Oh, it saved it anyways. I haven't heard from Robert in a while. I want to get out of the house. He is stir crazy today. I don't blame you. Sometimes it's what you need, just to step out, get some fresh air, let the little one run around, get all his energy out. Oh, I hope you guys have so much fun today. I haven't heard from Robert in a while. I guess it's a good thing, but I can't help but kind of miss him. I'm about to go to sleep one night when I hear a knock on the door. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. I look behind me to make sure Amanda's not around. What do you want?
Hi.
I think you know. We are putting our feet down. I am not doing this anymore. Robert, no. I don't have time to deal with whatever this is, alright? You clearly have zero respect for me or yourself. Go home. Oh my god, the voices. I know, right? I didn't realize that they did that because I had everything so low on my side. And then I went back and watched like one of the VODs to see one of my faces that I made. And I heard it and I'm like, what? They talk?
Oh.
Fine. There are plenty of other dads in this neighborhood.
Hey.
See ya. Robert wanders off. Well, I guess that's that. Oh. I should have said, come on in. Okay, well. Well, I didn't realize that that was gonna happen. No, we're not. We're going back. What happened? So he come to my house. We're gonna replay it again. And okay, so here, just watch. This is what happens. But I'll click the opposite answer this time. So, hello?
Ah.
Hey. I look behind me to make sure Amanda's not around. What do you want?
Oh.
I think you know. So I clicked, I'm not doing this anymore because this is the guy that we keep sleeping with, but like he doesn't like answer us, talk to us, doesn't pay attention to us like a lot of my exes. So I clicked I'm not doing this anymore, but I'm gonna click yeah, okay, and see what happens. Give me 5 minutes. Robert winks at me. I switch some mouthwash, throw on a generous amount of deodorant, and put on some chapstick. I know he's just gonna treat me like garbage, but you know what? The sex is really, really good. I think I'm okay with that. Robert and I go back to his place. Then he kicks me out first thing in the morning. Not sure why I expected anything different. I walk home with a heavy heart. I climb back into my own bed, feeling more lonely than I have in a long time. Oh my god, this is great. I'm telling you. Okay, so we were gonna get this either way. So it really didn't matter what I choose. I could have stood up for myself or I could have slept with him. Okay. Whatever. Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Sir George. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start? Something fishy? Rats. What? No. You asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction. But even I'm no match for the power and the funding of the US government.
Ugh.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Ah.
Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yes.
No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it would be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons! Bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Ah.
Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss old pigskin or something?
Huh.
Totally.
Victory screech!
Oh, thank you so much for the... That noise always throws me off. Thank you so much for the resubscription to Gradient Spark. Thank you so much. Totally. I follow Amanda back to the back door. What? Oh, look, they're all here. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of all your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. But yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Yeah.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. I just wanted to see what that did. It threw me for a loop, but I loved it. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yeah.
Ah, that Dairy Queen cake. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. What did we get to build our own mac and cheese? Pablo. Sir George, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud. I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them a fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witchcraft outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at the most respectable dealers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Sir George! Oh. Sir George. Brian, you made it! I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out on the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro! Bro!
Oh.
This is a real rager taking our old age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye out on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wanted to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That would be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mash ratio. Beautiful work, Sir George. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already know a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda go into her dream school. Glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Then Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you a detention. Yeah, I'm going to break anything I want. Then there's nothing you can do about it. ... Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert, glad you could make it.
Oh.
Yep. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay?
Hmm?
Sure. Why won't you talk to me? I thought we had something.
Huh?
Come on, Sir George. You know what this was. You weren't object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, at least from how you were acting.
Hmm?
But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to do with as is. ... I'll catch you around.
Hey.
You know what? I don't think we were supposed to sleep with him at the beginning because I remember Markiplier specifically playing with Robert, and there's a whole entire another scene that happens that we didn't get to see because we slept with him. I am so sorry. You're right. I'm sitting here talking to myself. Thanks, babe. Love you. But still, I am still very upset. How far do I have to go back to change that? I'm just gonna have to redo the whole entire thing. I'm upset. I shouldn't have slept with Robert. I quit sleeping with them. I know, I learned something important here. If you sleep with them, they're never gonna get emotionally attached to you. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten the oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. I stare at Lucian. He knows I know, but I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. It could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Sir George, if you cry again... You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyways, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find Framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Dad.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first with this next chapter in our story. But this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it. But I know that you're always going to be looking out for me the same way that I'll always be looking out for you. Team awesomeness? Team awesomeness. Oh. How cute! My heart. Well, after sitting and brewing about the fact that I probably shouldn't have slept with Robert, I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go through and play the endings to all the other dads that I did do good with. And then once that's done, I think I'm gonna restart. Same thing, I'm just gonna go back to a previous save and then play it forward. But I have to do all the other endings because if I do it that way, then I'm gonna lose all my progress with the other ones, and I don't have the patience to go through that. Build it, Dad. Look at these guys. Oh, you're the best, Pops, Amanda. How freaking cute. Look at her little cat outfit. Oh, I gotta go to Dad. This one.
Welcome.
Okay.
You've got
So, I think we'll just go in order. So we'll go Brian, Matt, Craig, Damien, Hugo, Joseph. Brian next. Let's go on that last date. I spent the day lounging around in the house in my bathrobe and slippers, committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Third coffee of the day, and I'm doing my second world jumble in pen. Man, this is the life. Hey, this one spells door. You're still taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair? That is literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing. I gave you a teddy bear that I won specifically stating where and when I got it. Seriously? Amanda walks to the windowsill and slides the drapes open. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh, right, that one. I thought you meant the other carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this. I look down at the mug of coffee and the word jumble in my hand. Pressing business I need to attend to. Amanda points to my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that. The secret word that they all spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy tonight. Got it. And no flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. I want to know the story. Amanda and I step outside and follow the faint sound of carnival music. So what's the first thing you're gonna do at the fair? Eat greasy food, like deep fried everything, and put it in my mouth. I don't care if it isn't tasty to start. I believe that the deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into a tasty thing. Please don't throw up this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed in now. You'll ride the rides with me, right? You're looking for someone to ride scary rides with. That's a stranger, Vito, from the Dad Constituency. However, I am happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides, as per Dad custom. Fine. Define scary rides. Anything that moves? Well, you're no fun. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who will go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there. Like, who's that one with the eyebrows? Teresa? It's got mono. What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. Well, I hear carnival rides are fun as a solo rider. But then I'll have no one to puke on. Or will I? What? Hey, look, we're here. The carnival is packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids run around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clenched into their grubby fist. Colorful lights flash all around us. I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. Hey, let's go over to these greasy food carts first. Amanda leads me by the hand in what seems like a very specific direction. I know my favorite one is around here somewhere. Wait a second. Is that Brian? Wow, look who it is! Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face that I'm sure I have. What a coincidence that we all happen to be here at the same time in the same exact place. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we just happened to come to the carnival on the same night at the same time? Yes, Daisy, that's so strange. How bizarre. Brian? Sir George? I can feel my competitive fire burning inside me again. Last we met, Brian had made a fool of me by besting me at fishing, and then out of humbling me in front of my very own daughter. I still want that pole saw. There's plenty of midway games here. Okay, how about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go do stuff together. Amanda and I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards some rides. Can't believe Brian's here. Dad, you need to relax. And I have been spending a lot of time together. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She helps me with my algebra homework, and I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll music. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad, that's not what I meant. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see that you have a lot in common. See? Now I gotta turn it up to 11. Brian's getting obliterated. Dad, you have to chill. Please chill. For my sake. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm like stupidly chill. And once I prove once and for all that I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill you could call me liquid nitrogen. I will destroy him. Dad! I spot the entrance to the midway. The perfect opportunity. Hey Brian, check it out. Want to get a couple of games in? That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition. No, we wanted to check out some clowns over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled. Ugh, fine, sure. Let's play some games. But if we spend the whole night in there, I'm filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up. I'll win you something nice. And I'll win something nice too, Daisy. I'll win more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other. Why can't you just admit that you guys like each other? Like, come on. We've been at it for longer than I'd like to admit. Amanda and Daisy sigh heavily at each new game. Brian and I challenge each other too. Their arms overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbow airbrushed onto them. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back. Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey. So, Sir George, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? I spot it from across the midway. We lock eyes. It swims absent-mindedly in a bowl of water. That goldfish will be mine. Amanda, sweetie, how about I win you a goldfish?
Dad.
If it'll get us out of here, great. I look over at Brian. We don't say a word, but our locked eyes confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins the night.
Hey.
Looks like it's skee ball. You any good? I am the best skee ball player to ever grace this earth. Think you can handle me? I've never seen Brian's story, but this is golden dad comedy. Hey, Catherson, how are you? And yes, so I realized I messed up with Robert because I just did his ending. So I'm kind of going through all of them because I want to see all of their endings. Like I want to see the good endings with them. And this is actually adorable. I love this. Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. I'm okay. Hope you're well too. I'm doing really good today. I took a nice break last week mentally, get everything like back in order, and I am doing a lot better this week, thankfully. Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee ball champ. Share and Ernest shake.
Ski
Oh,
that
God.
ball.
How does one ski that ball? How do I know? Well, that's not gonna win. Brian's beating us. No, squash him. I know, right? Uh-oh. I feel like this is tricked. Unless you're just supposed to take your time. Oh, come on, please. No, we let him win. Is it possible to beat him at these games? Because I feel like I never do. The bell sounds and the lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. The guy running the booth points at Brian. My worst nightmare. I fall onto my knees, gasping at the dirt between my fingers. How could I let it come to this? Dad, you're making a scene. I am defeated. The attendant reaches up and dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie and hands it over to Brian. To be honest, I have no clue. I just always assumed I was bad. I really don't think it's. I might have to play this later to see if I can beat him because, like, I need to know. He reaches up to Brian, dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie, hands it to Brian. Brian hands his fish to his daughter.
Yeah.
This is for you, sweetie. Dad, we don't have the proper resources to take care of this goldfish. I think it would be better as a peace offering. Amanda, do you want this? Amanda, we do not accept gifts from the enemy. That would be lovely. Amanda, no. She places the goldfish in Amanda's hands. I promise to take care of him to the best of my ability, but you should come visit and develop a relationship with him. I have a feeling he's going to miss you. Amanda.
Huh.
I think I'll name him Brian. Like daggers through my chest, child. Hey, who wants to check out the Ferris wheel? Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel.
Hey.
Of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. Amanda and Daisy are my new fave chaotic combo. I know, right? They're like 10 out of 10 on this one, I swear. I'll be happy to ride some rides with you kids. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at them. Still have to be the best. We traverse the fair and end up at the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. It doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Amanda and Daisy chat excitedly. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So, how'd you do on the trick final?
Huh?
Way better than I thought I would. Those Cosman problems still trip me up, so I drew a cat instead of answering the questions, and my teacher gave me a point for effort. I love how he's glaring but actually smiling. they they are like this close to being a thing, but their competitiveness makes it like this far. It's crazy. Like, if you put your competitiveness to the side and realize how good for each other you really are, then like you guys would just be like 10 times happier. Which maybe at the end of this it'll happen, but like this whole entire time we've been dating Brian, it's been nothing. Exactly. If they don't kiss at the top of the Ferris wheel, shutting the game off. I'm kidding, but like that's how I feel. Love each other. Wow. Is high school really that easy? Absolutely yes. The school of hard knocks, though, that's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy on the arm. Welcome to the streets. You checked out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I love that section of female photographers.
Huh.
You have a good taste. You know, I bet your photos will be in this book someday. Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next. Amanda pushes me forward. You first. I sit down on the carriage. And now you. Daisy pushes Brian onto the carriage next to me. Before I can say anything, the ride operator closes the gates. Now, wait just a second. We're gonna go get some deep fried pickles. You two take this time to work out your differences.
Whoa.
Hold on. Get along. Amanda and Daisy run off into the crowd. The ride starts moving. This is a fancy little Ferris wheel. Look at this little carriage. I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. Our carriage creeps slowly upward. Right? No rust or anything. I know, like, this is in perfect condition. It must be new. I don't have that sense that I'm gonna fall off of it, and that upsets me. Ferris wheels are boring. Did this ride go any slower? Oh, is it too fast for you? That's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Suddenly the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. This is my, absolute nightmare. I wish to feel afraid. Ah, exactly. I can hear the faint yells of the ride operator down below. Sorry, folks, ride's stuck. Guess the raccoon must have stolen a key component to the motor. They're very crafty animals and are frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would pilfer something like that. Anyways, it'll be some time before we can get y'all down. Settle in and get cozy. Well. And hey, no hand stuff while you're up there. And no mouse stuff either. Well, this is just great. I look down over the expanse of the carnival. I hate to admit it, but it is a pretty good view. I spot someone down at the food cart melting cheese onto a pile of steaming steak and peppers. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Well then, no kiss. If it's a real quick peck, I mean, he'll never know. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why didn't we get funnel cakes first? My stomach rumbles. Because you were too competitive to enjoy the carnival, Sir George. My stomach rumbles. Oh, I know that sound. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather, offering it to me.
Well.
Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Brian opens one and starts eating it. Fine. My stomach growls again. God damn it. Why didn't I take the fruit leather? We sit in silence as a crowd begins to form under us. A group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and a golf pencil in my pocket. I pull them out and start working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian. A man with snacks in his pocket? Okay, I'm intrigued. Like, that's the perfect man. In my opinion. Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me too. Brian pulls out a small book of crossword puzzles and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage. Oh, I bet we could find it when we get off this thing. Here, you can do my crosswords. He is so sweet, and we are being so rude, and it upsets me that we're being so rude. I don't want to be Sir George in this. I'm disassociating myself with my own character. Agreed, I think we do need therapy. Like, 100%. Our dude is petty. Here, you can do my crosswords. Brian holds his book and pen out to me with a smile. Absolutely not. Sir George!
Hmm?
Dot dot dot.
Hmm.
Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me?
Aha!
What? I don't think I'm better than you. Okay. You were just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart? Yes, Sir George!
Aha!
What? Yes. A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it.
Aha!
And all you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wouldn't win is a one-upping other people competition because you would win that. Because that's what you do.
Okay.
I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But I don't think I'm better than you. At all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing just for fun at first, but the more we started doing it, the more it felt like hate me. And the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I did want to be George, but really all I wanted was for you to like me. My heart! Oh my god. I feel like such an ass. You should feel like an ass. Oh, poor Brian. I know! Should we be honest with Brian or be honest with yourself? I think we should be honest with Brian. I think that's what we should do. Like, we gotta be honest. Like, alright, be honest with Brian. I didn't say it before I did that. I feel like we would have got eggplants. I let my competitive spirit get in the way. Actually, no, I let my own insecurities get in the way. And I've been a huge dick to you for no reason. Sorry. To tell you the truth, I think we could be really good friends if I could ever make it up to you. I respect you a lot. We sit in silence for a second.
Yeah.
Can we start over? What do you mean? From the beginning. Brian holds out his hand.
Ah.
Hi, I'm Brian. I thought being honest with Brian would give eggplants, but no, I know, right? I guess maybe we should have been honest with ourselves. There's no way we're getting eggplants from being an asshole. Hi, I'm Brian. I take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey, Brian, I'm Sir George. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Sir George. Brian and I look at each other. We both share a smirk over this silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright, folks, thanks for being patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal a part, but instead, still rummaging around in the inner workings of the engine, we formed a weary yet mutual beneficial truce. The carriage starts moving, and we find ourselves down on dry land in no time. Brian and I wander around for a bit, looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck on that Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. Thought we worked things out.
Hey.
Me too, buddy.
Hmm?
Now that this is over with, we can both go get home to quietly enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Dad!
Whoa!
Min and Daisy run up to us. I think you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I have worked our different...
Hey!
Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. But Brian's right here. The fish, Brian! What?
Hey!
Daisy and I got on the log flume, and when we were going down the hill, Brian just flew right out of the log, and now he's hanging from some pipe on the ride. We have to save him. But the fish! Brian the fish! Oh, right. Why did they name the fish after someone's head? I know, right? It's gonna get so confusing. Come on! I think only to torture Sir George. We sprint over to the log flume, spotting Brian. The fish? Stuck up in the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy.
Oh.
We have to get Brian down before the fair closes, or who knows what'll happen to him. Well, the fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around the track lasts 90 seconds. Brian's hanging from the pipe right above the drop, so you have a window about 10 seconds to grab him. Wow, did you just do that math in your head? That's really impressive. I just counted. It's not that
Well.
I'm so proud of you, honey. Okay. The rafter's pretty high up. How are we gonna reach him? We all think for a second.
Aha!
We got it. Brian runs over to the midway, to the last game that we played, and snags a pull from the game attendant that used to grab the stuffed animals. I think this will do the trick. Amanda presses 2 ticket subs into my hand. Here, these are our last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time. Come on. Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance of the log flume. Getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. We take our seats on the slippery vinyl. The ride operator pulls the bar down over our laps.
I don't know.
Ready for this? The log starts drifting down the fake river. Unnaturally blue water sloshes over the ride, soaking my shoes. It's gross. You know how earlier I said that I was the best at carnival rides? The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. Our rickety log makes a slow climb the track for the most grueling minute of my life.
Whoa!
I see him! Hanging from the rafters just before the drop is our beloved Brian. The fish, not the guy. Are you ready? I don't think I can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. I gulp. I can do this. Oh no, is this gonna be a minigame? No! Not the fish!
Match buffet.
Oh, is that all? Okay. With the precision only attainable from playing the midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it onto my lap. I did it! You did it! You! Confetti! I grasp the bag firmly. It'll be nice and safe during the oh god! The drop! I momentarily forgot there was a drop! It's a big drop. Oh, it's coming up real fast. Oh man, it's a big drop! So when I told you that I had a sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency with carnival rides, turns out that I hadn't under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over to me and takes my hand in his. I'm right here. We can do this. My heart. He gives my hand a squeeze as our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. Ah! This better be a cute picture of me in his arms. A wall of water rains down on us. I realize I have my eyes squeezed shut and open them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. That wasn't so bad. Told you we would make it. Brian and I walk off the ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda.
Whoa!
Brian!
Hey.
Hey!
Oh.
No, the fish.
Aw.
Aw.
Huh.
I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish.
Yeah.
Don't thank me. It was all your dad. Aw, shucks. It was a team effort.
Hey!
Yeah, you used all your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pull. Daisy did the math, and you got the fish.
Oh.
I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you. Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous. Amanda steps in front of all of us and plants her feet.
Whoa!
Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork, friendship, and love. We banded together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand stronger than the sum of our parts. And for you two, I actually don't care. The fair's closing. Let's get out of here. The ride operator wanders off.
Ah.
You really are a sparkling conversationalist. Booyah, mic drop, Amanda. I know, she's such a badass. I love her. We join the crowd of fairgoers, slowly ambling back into the parking lot. You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Do we have to? I have never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Yeah, can we just go home? We've been hauling all these prizes around for hours and my back is killing me. You kids run on ahead. We'll catch up with you later tonight. Amanda and Daisy skip along. We'll probably find them later curled up on my couch and watching all Paranormal Ice Road truckers. That's a mouthful. Brian and I sit down on the bench a little further away from the rest of the crowd, who've all gathered to catch the fireworks.
Yeah.
Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again.
Hey.
Hell of a day, huh? This is the one time I'll let you out-dad me.
Ah.
I'll take it. I breathe in the cold night air as the first firework launches and explodes into the sky over the fair. I'm glad we talked all that stuff out. Me too. It's good to have a friend like you, Brian. The fireworks launch in full swing, bursting around us in a rainbow of reds, blues, greens, and whites. There's one more thing I have to admit, though.
I don't know.
What's that? I don't know anything about fishing. Brian burst out laughing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You knew the whole time?
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. I can feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay. It was cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometime. That's what friends do, right? Ha! The laughter dies down as we watch the fireworks a little longer. I can tell he wants to say something, but he's having trouble getting it out.
Hmm?
You know, it's kind of funny. What is?
Ah.
We're not fighting anymore, but
Oh.
I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Oh, lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but I don't think I'll forget about that. Brian laughs.
Oh.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
Don't you feel like there's maybe something else here?
Hmm.
Or is it just me? Looking at Brian, his smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky, I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time, with emotions running so high, I realized what I thought was jealousy was actually, it's not just you. Catherson! Brian inches towards me. You know, it's hard paying attention to the fireworks right here. Ah! It's happening! He and I lean in and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder and another one at the base of my neck, gently pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I'm loving this. I feel safe. Yes! Brian pulls away from me for a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Brian stifles a laugh and pulls me in for another double kiss. I'll accept that challenge. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out of the Paranormal Ice Road truckers still playing on TV. We didn't even need the eggplants. We didn't! I would have loved the eggplants, but we didn't even need them. Love is in the air regardless. I turn everything off and throw a couple of blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself. Ooh, this better be an S tier date.
That was a good date.
B? I am shocked. The eggplants make the difference. Ugh. I'm upset. That should have been S tier. But some of this I've already read. I'm cackling. This is horrible. Woo, I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think I've already read this, but I think some of it is going to change because I think we're technically in a relationship with Brian now. So I'm not going to read it unless I see that it's different. Oh. I'm going to save my voice.
Hmm.
Same one, Life of Crime.
Ugh. Ugh.
This is all the same. This should be the Ice Road Paranormal Truckers.
Alright.
Yep.
Ah.
I think the back. This. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal of your accomplishments. Consider this your graduation party. Surprise.
Yes.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is.
Yes.
George, my dude. Okay, I think this one's the same because he is still selling all of his shirts. Craig. Real Rager. Fruit Punch and Take. Ice cream.
Hey. Oh.
You aren't doing anything. You can hang out sometime. Yep, same. It's up to me.
Oh.
Played mac and cheese. Cool. Anna's gonna talk to him. I think
Oh,
our conversation with Brian is going to be different.
yes.
Yep, Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay? Sure. Why won't you talk to me? Thought we had something.
Huh?
Nope, still the same. Thought maybe his was going to be a little bit different because we didn't do the third date.
Oh.
So I found out, I don't know if I told you or if you were in the chat for this, but I went on the third date with Robert and it wasn't the same as Markiplier's. And I realized that in the beginning, we weren't supposed to sleep with Robert to have a good ending with Robert. So we got the bad ending where all we are is just an object to each other. Very upset about that. So now I have to go back if I want to see the ending and retry it again. So I'm going to go through all of them. And I'm like, wow. Party, same. Okay, I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap. Relax, Dad. We already won the game. We're having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in the middle school yet. But I want to go to class in my PJs now. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear ya. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and taking over the world with science, but you gotta enjoy being a kid first. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car, but you gotta get through middle school in the one piece first. You know how you wish you were going to college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you to growing up too fast on us, alright? Alright. Thanks, Amanda. I ease away slowly. I don't know if I want to go back to middle school, but I also don't want to be heading to college. I know. I want that. High school was pretty good for me. So I think I would like to replay high school all over again. I wouldn't say it was great. But if I had to replay one or the other, I think I would do high school over again. Not over. Like, I just want to, like, redo what I already did. I ease away slowly. I feel you on that. I ended up finding out Bull. Hey, Bull, how are you? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Doing a lot better than I have recently. I took a nice mental health break last week because life is just freaking crazy. And I'm feeling better now. I have today off. Usually I work Monday until 4, but I had today off, so I thought I'd just hop on here, work on some Dream Daddy real quick, get some of the dates out of the way, so that way when we come back tomorrow, I should be able to complete it in the 2 hours. Just, like, all the scenarios. I think tomorrow I don't know. I still have to replay the whole Robert thing and get the right settings, so I'll probably have to go back and then just play him all the way through, so I might do that tomorrow. These ads do be fucking with. Oh, do you have ads? I didn't think I had them turned on. So I'm so sorry if you do have ads. I'm not a huge person on ad revenue, like, not yet. I like chatting and engaging, and I hate when I jump into someone's chat and then there's an ad, but I also love supporting them. Oh, wonderful. I love that. Soon you'll be there. Slowly but surely. I have mine off too, but Twitch still runs ads, I think. You know, now that you mention it, I do every once in a while get like 4 to 6 cents randomly, and it says from ads, so I guess they do it to us. I ease away slowly. Amanda seems like she has a handle on the situation. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch steps. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So I have something for you. Me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry, I swear to God, Sir George. If you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyways, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? Figure we needed at least one together before I leave. Can't believe I actually made it to a stream. I know! I'm so happy to see you here, Bull, and I'm so sorry I haven't been able to make it to yours. Those time zones are really kicking my butt. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid.
He.
Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally, unintentionally, you're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. Do my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Brian is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Oh, this is beautiful! I take a seat next to Brian as the last guests make their way out of the party. Nice job. I couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So are we like opposite competition now? So pretty, I know. I would love to have this in my backyard. Yeah, we're just gonna compliment each other relentlessly. I bet you could do more push-ups than me. I bet you're better with computers than I am. I bet you could trim a tree faster than I could. I bet you could de-ice a sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Brian blushes. I nestle myself into the soft spot between Brian's shoulders and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, I bet he'll never get the smell of the campfire out of it. Not that I mind. Okay, but this is really cute way to manage conflicts. It really is. Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy and Amanda? As long as you'll save me again if I fall into the water.
Oh.
I'd be happy to. Gotta sneak in as much father-daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also, be careful. She's probably going to try to steal your dog and take him with her to college. I also get the feeling Daisy might try to stow away in her suitcase, so watch out for that. The sunset casts a pink glow over everything, and a quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although I don't think I've ever been more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder. I am the cuddle champion. We'll see about that. And the daughters are besties. It's meant to be. It really is. Like, this is so cute. Alrighty, I'm gonna quickly skip past these because I let him play with the Robert ending, which was so disappointing. Oh, look at us. I'm gonna constantly say that. Oh, I love that. Oh. Oh, I hadn't seen that before. I think it's in gallery. We can look at it whenever we want now. Look at him! He's so cute. Oh. Alrighty. We gotta go... Is that book? Yes.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Save and continue. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy 7? If it's after the 4, I think it's bigger number. 5, so yeah, so 7 for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks. They're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those Scream Crying Dance Boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move, and I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot. So it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. Amanda is such a sweet character in this. Like, she didn't have to be these kids' like, I don't know, older sibling, like that role model, but she chose to, and that just like warms my heart with every story that I read. Outside of, I think, Joseph's, I don't know if the creepy kids got any better. We'll find out when we play his story through, but like, I don't. There's a whole bunch with that one we have to unworm, but I think of the rest of them, like you can just see it's crazy. She really is. They made her such a wonderful human. They really did. As a dad, I'm so proud. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He won't play any of them. It's probably very hard for him. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What the? It's the trash. Pry these sandals from my cold, dead hands. I propose a compromise. Fine. You know what? We're gonna give up the sandals. I think she's right. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I say a few words. Carried me when no one else could, sandals. I don't know who I am without you. Thank you for your service. You carried me when no one else could. You know, there's that old story about the footprints in the sand. And when there was only one pair of footprints, that's when, I was wearing you.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and a handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands, and a big hug. Sir George! I turn around to see Hugo sitting at a table with no other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition, between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly electric tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Bale is playing a set. What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. But dude! Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug.
Hey.
Glad you could make it, Sir George. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
Hey.
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Bale, opening the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
What?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of the accordion being violently thrown against a wall over and over. They weren't that bad? No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their basset on fire. Fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes.
What?
They're not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them.
Hey.
Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? I'll do it. Matt, hold on. We're gonna save here.
Huh?
Come on, Matt. You should play.
Hey.
Look. See, that's why I saved, because I knew it wasn't gonna be a good answer, but I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing?
Hey.
What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Sir George.
Hey.
Is there any keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Why do I feel this on such a personal level? Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. I'm feeling attacked.
Hey.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than the Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey.
Thank you, George. I owe you big time. Yeah, you do, because this is going to be embarrassing and horrible. I settled back into my seat with Amanda and watched the show start. I wouldn't thank us yet. I know, right? Like, you're gonna need to see what we're capable of first. The house is packed now, with few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself onto? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to... I agreed to pull out my ska.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Absolutely not. I had to help Matt.
Hmm.
Dad, I love you, and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise.
Huh?
But I may have to change my last name and hope you understand. Of course. My new last name is gonna be Fireblast. Amanda? Or maybe Cold Steel? Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. Can't stop staring in his mouth. That makes me even more nervous. I literally cannot look away from this. This is gonna be so horrible and I love it.
Hey, dude.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or may have seen before but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now. Sorry. Aw, Matt.
Hey.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome onto the stage, Vacant Veil. Crowd cheers again and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops, keyboards, and launches onto his set. Thank you, everyone. This is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples, clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. And at the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you all. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base. This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. I'd also like to thank my mom for coming out and watching me play. You're my rock, Ma. Pablo's mom. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming. Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again.
Hey.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with Riot Punk with 3 tiers now. I mean, 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Oh.
Put your hands together for the third waves. Woo. Buzzcut Molly from the Vinyl Fantasy 7 takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is gonna open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of the Antarctic female fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself.
Ugh.
Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion.
Huh.
After the third wave closes out their set, a variety of acts play the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. Each act leaves the stage. I get more and more nervous. There's so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sound. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand. I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because trembling so much. I can't talk. Oh my gosh. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. Our improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach's tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. I don't know where Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? We must get the eggplants. I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Sir George. Matt squeezes my shoulder and drops back up onto the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formally of the Communist Manifesto, Sir George Awesomeness. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name's Sir George, but you all can call me by my stage name. Five Iron Freddy, Frankie Two-Tone, Thomas Cole, 5 Iron. The crowd, we got some hearts. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. So many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. The song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? No! No matter how disastrous it is, I just have to make it through the song, and I have to save the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh. Singing that easy ska tune. Unity, unity. Watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for ya. Take warning. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Everybody ska. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scott Trek Enterprise. Doing your best deserves an S. Oh, I look up at the crowd and see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scott really is dead, and I killed it. Hell yeah. We tried. Everybody ska? Everybody ska!
Hey.
Look, a checkerboard tie wearing an angel descending from two-tone heaven. Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild. Matt's appearance on stage. Everybody's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we, jump onto the chorus.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh.
Beam me up, Scotty, to the Scott Trek Enterprise.
Hey.
Matt jumps onto an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school.
Hey, yeah.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Stella! The crowd practically screams and they all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man.
Hey.
Matt smiles.
Hey, yeah.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high five Amanda and we look towards the stage.
Hey.
Everybody, more cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey, dude.
This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. Smile.
Hey.
Who helped me to be able to do this again.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness to Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes and an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Hey.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
Oh.
That was amazing! It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over to Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem to be excited to see him play.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Hey.
I didn't realize. It all suddenly makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita pump this and that out. I spot Matt finishing up a conversation with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt!
Hey.
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Oh. Hey.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality. Every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Hey.
We head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. We're all done. Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Huh?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but having a a hard time getting it out.
Hey.
Deep breath.
Um,
I'm not really a people person. Obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell. It's not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too. I tried playing for people over and over, but they never come out. So I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Till tonight. What changed?
Hey.
You. Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, it reminded me of myself. And I don't want that for anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all of this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Oh.
Your strength gave me strength. Whenever you were trying to or not, got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, a lot to me. My heart. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh my goodness! More kisses. No way. It's not a great build-up as Brian's. I just think Brian is forever gonna be my favorite.
Wait.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. Smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! That moment I open my eyes and realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right. Let's go back to my place. First off, I would love to.
That was the Holland 1945 of dates.
Now we got S tier on this, so you mean I didn't get S tier on Brian's? It's possible. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna skip past this because this is where I'm gonna keep doing the Fed so it doesn't change anything. I don't think it would, but just in case. So we've already very much seen this part.
Oh.
Oh, look at all the dads! All 7 of them, they're all here. So proud of her. Alrighty, we gotta get through Pablo. Brian.
Ah.
Oh.
Greg. Rager. Kids.
Bro.
Joseph.
Oh.
Hugo. The Amanda. Really glad about this.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, it's like prison rules. The first day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No. Just find a group of people that you like and hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You'll get stuck, kiddo.
Huh.
Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita is here getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes. We're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. Carrot cake is my favorite. I better keep making rounds. I'll leave it to conspire. That's actually really good advice. Alright. Our cute little prize.
Dad.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over at the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on the bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. Smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Hey.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put on something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It's like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey,
I don't know.
I just wanted to say that...
Oh,
Oh
man.
gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here it goes.
Hey.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Wow, you brought out the best in me, and it isn't just although that was really
Hey.
every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep we make a pretty good team, you know. I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing and the music singing and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. And I'm also good at kissing. So that's a big plus. So wholesome. I know, right? So wholesome.
Hey.
That's true. You are nice. You are very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheeky.
Hey.
See, that was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know, I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. Was it before or after credits did we get the picture? Because if we don't get a picture for Matt, I'm gonna be very upset. But that was very wholesome and that made my heart happy. Oh, look at us. Yeah! Oh, well, hello there, Matt. Just saying. Pretty cute. Continue. Well, Matt. Okay, buddy. I know, right? Okay, I think we have time for one more before I have to get off and get heading to go meet my mom for dinner. So, you're going to do... Okay.
Welcome. You've got Dad.
We're gonna do Craig. Craigie boy. What you having for dinner? I let her pick. We're going out. I'm meeting her. She works like 30 minutes away. So she lives an hour away, but like her work is halfway from her house to my house. So we always meet where she works at. So she is surprising me and I'm taking her out to dinner, but I told her she could pick. So I don't know what we're having, but I will let you know because it's going to be a surprise for me. That's sweet. Oh, thank you. We try to get together every once in a while because life gets hectic and you can't always like be there all the time. So it's nice that we can meet up every once in a while. Plus I didn't have work today, so I'm a little bit more mentally able to do stuff like that. Like driving and all, because driving's freaking crazy. Let's go. Save and continue. We got this. took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some relaxing time together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like it's the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. I was able to sift through the attic and find my own camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food. So I double check to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's going to be spending this weekend on a school trip for our nation's capital, and she hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. Hey, Amanda Panda! Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Why do I feel that? Camping with Craig. I know, I'm so excited for this one. We're gonna get some alone time, me and Craig. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hey, Pops! Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? Seems like that's a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripods, flash, all that. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Ooh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there in nature, you know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. Old Madre de Tres. Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off of an International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ordnance stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. Turns around and gives me a big old hug. Relax, Dad Tron. I'm kind of a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? And you asked nicely. Fine. Promise. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig has already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. I got it. Don't you dare. Such a gentleman. Safe. Such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there. Haha! Eggplants. That's what we like to see. Never fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them on other places. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy.
Oh.
I guess I can't argue with that. Immediately. Always with Craig, man. Keg stand Craig. Guess I can't argue with that.
Oh.
Everything good with Amanda? Yep. On our way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring?
Oh.
Already at Smashley's for the weekend. Ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Oh no! What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. You have anything to listen to? All I had at my place are a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenic workouts. Do you want to those? I'm just kidding. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumb through the page after page of kids' sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find in the very last slot a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Cake Stand's Mega Mix Volume 1. Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car stereo and it's immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays and soon enough we're both happily screaming sing-alongs. Or singing the lyrics. singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate! You brought that dog home one night and I couldn't pry you two apart. We spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog bark. Then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes, in whatever non-existent key our voices register. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas and everything amazing that nature has to offer. Feels good to be back out here. Real good. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything all right?
Oh.
Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Craig pockets the phone before we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if we weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in all the tall trees and animals' chirps. I gotta pop a lurk. I hope Craig's ending is satisfying, LOL, and I hope your dinner goes beautifully tonight. Oh, thank you so much, Catherson. Yes, I will definitely let you know how that goes. But I will see you later tonight. Or I will talk to you later. Alright, bye. Alright, I gotta reread this because I feel like my brain messed up all the words. Craig pockets the phone and we start off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in all the tall trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there?
I don't know.
There's no reception out here. Oh, yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
Oh.
What if there's a problem? I want to say you trained for this. Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted to flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend. I want to reload the...
Oh. Oh.
Ah, there we go. I'm a relaxed boy. That's my dude. I want to see something really quick. We're out here in the middle of nowhere, miles from civilization. Nothing with us but the clothes on our backs and a sack of granola. You ever read those stories about campers who get eaten by bears, who also got lost and have to drink their own urine? Or worse, what if we have to eat each other? Craig, promise you'll eat me. I couldn't handle cannibalizing my best friend emotionally or physically. You're far too lean. I wouldn't be able to last through the winter. I should have known that was going to be bad, but I just wanted to see. Alright, there won't be. It'll be fine. Come on, bud. Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig.
Hmm?
I'm a relaxed boy. That's my dude. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his
I don't
tracks.
know.
Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong?
Oh.
I mean, I'm really nervous. My dad instincts are kicking in and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all, just to focus on ourselves for the trip. No distractions, no cell phones, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks at me directly in the eyes.
Oh.
No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite. We're both glad to see that we're the only people there.
Hmm?
I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic. I already checked it for holes. It's seen better days for sure, but I think it'll be able to survive. I jump the bag of fabric and pulls onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent should look like. And if you ask somebody to draw a picture with one of their eyes shut, I wouldn't put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We sat at a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Bro.
Oh, look at us go! Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land.
Oh.
Verily, and look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. So what's next on the camp extravaganza docket?
Huh?
Well, now that we have a shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the ways, and I'm sure we could hike to it. Let's get hiking. Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
Bro.
Dude, does it look like what I think it looks like? I look over where he's pointing at. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt!
Oh.
I can't get over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike to be as good as this one. I'm snickering now too. Let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh out of our awful joke. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but it seems more or less familiar. We point to the old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. It's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall, spilling into a large body of water that runs into mouth agape with genuine beauty of the place. We go to investigate. I tried to move my chair backwards. The old waterfall.
Nice.
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Oh.
I think we could jump off it. The old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins to take his clothes off. Getting hot in here, or is it just me? Look at Craig's butt. Don't look at Craig's butt. Look at Craig's butt! I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking.
Oh.
I do a lot of glute workouts. I immediately turn away blushing.
Oh.
You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's a deal. Got it. Hold on. I like the Who Likes Pants anyways. They're society's oppressors. Down with the pants, down with the system.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Take my shirt off and drop it with the pile of clothes. To my clothes on the ground, feeling like Craig and I climb to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand up. At the top, we look over the cliff onto the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up here from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly so shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't bring him home in a gurney. Man. Craig looks at me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces water. Whoo! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not just think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best to cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. Oof. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface, find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully splashed water at Craig.
Oh.
Are you sure about that? I splashed him again,
Oh.
giving me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water, waking the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Hammer fist, dunk him. Squirt water at him with your hand. I lunged for Craig and managed to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summoned all my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Nice.
Hey! Drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
Nice.
My turn. Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles. Quite literally tossed me across the water. I emerged from the water depths.
Oh.
I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers. Craig does a playful flex for me. Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Shake hands. There's peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh? Over to the top. We went all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball the waterfall again. Rush. Good form on that one. Wanna go again? With the same energy we had in our youth, we climbed back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man. This is fun. Got one more in you? I want to make sure I'm not gonna, regret, because I live for danger. Takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall, and both of us do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark.
Hmm.
Should probably head back. Put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. Get the fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner. Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in a tin foil. Ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station. I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now. I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack, rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag. He still can't find it. Stomach grumbles, and now I'm actually acutely more aware of how cold and wet I am. I really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. Start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. Well, we'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
I don't know.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder.
Oh.
I can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, moss until we have all the materials that could conceptually make a passable looking campfire.
Oh.
Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick.
Oh.
Done this in the past. I know we can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some more support. Lift my spirits, and we'll make this fire happen. We're gonna go overboard. Really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently blowing moss into the base of the fire pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man. We're regular old outdoorsy fellas.
Oh.
Hooray for not dying. I take a seat in one of my lawn chairs Craig's brought and cozy up to the fire. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle dinner. I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming, fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. The sound of the crickets and the scent of the steak fill in the air. I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan and he's up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushing over it while blasting them both with butter. Basting them both in butter. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packets onto the dry ramen and eating it straight up. Craig. When did this happen? He used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steak onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away. Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes, covering it in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Oh.
It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwave. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor. I'm glad you think. I glance at Craig while he picks at a salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay?
I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
I don't know.
Tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to. My girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. Work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
Oh.
That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. That's what it takes to raise them well. Worth it. Craig, you're such a good dad. Craig, buddy. I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Hey.
I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and it's not what I mean. You're a little butter on too much toast, you know?
Bro.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance, and it's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs. Take care of everyone else's. You matter too.
Oh.
I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
I don't know.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you still deserve happiness.
I don't know.
Why though? Okay, bro. Yeah, get the eggplants. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best versions of themselves. He makes me want to be a person. If you could only see yourself the way that I see you. Craig beams. He gets up. Excuse me. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on, I brought dessert. Oh, are you gonna use a campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee? What? I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Hey.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me, I catch it in my mouth. Pro move. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice. Competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. Stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah,
Huh?
I miss this, Sir George. Too. Stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually. Switching out drinks. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag.
Hmm.
Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh. Oh no. I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here.
Oh.
No way. Here. Greg ends up a sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to top of it.
Hmm?
Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over, and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face on my feet. For once, he looks at Pete. His eyes flutter open, and finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart's racing. Craig,
Oh.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro, you too. I run my hand through his hair, down his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. Feels so secure.
Hmm.
You know, talking about old times is fun, but
Oh.
I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hips with my. We kiss again, and I'm not worried about us getting cold tonight. Craig, you little scandalous guy.
Wow. That was an amazing date.
Well, thank you, Craig. We got a lot of daddy points for that one. I wonder if daddy points equal to the eggplants and dad points equals to the heart. Phew, I think I have everything. Oh, hold on. This is. We gotta get our. Oh god, it's 4:05, and I don't even have the correct clothes on.
Yeah.
Please wait. Hold on. What's this?
Ah. Huh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
We'll get it next time. Amanda leans close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as a third twin. And that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's. Hazel. Briar? What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we gonna be finishing? Each other's
Got
sentences! See? Third twin.
me.
I have to go. Party decides to wind down. Okay.
Ugh.
I take a seat next to Craig as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Bro.
Hmm.
This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong.
Hmm.
We can leave keg stands in the past.
Hmm. Hmm.
Taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop, Napville. Pull into the Sir George concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well.
Hmm.
I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off of your own stomach town. We both giggle, but man, do I want to just pour some chips in my belly while I hang out in a hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself.
Hmm.
Me too.
Hmm.
Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until I got away from the city. Honestly, it's just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then.
Oh.
Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and laying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process, and it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. Being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself. Then I'll happily oblige. Craig looks up at me, smiling. Bro,
Oh.
it means so much to me. Craig sits up and pulls me into. Bro, both laugh.
Oh.
You and me, we're gonna be all right. Cute. Alright, let's get this picture and I'm gonna get off of here. Because I'm supposed to leave the house at 4:15 and it's 4:08 right now. And I'm not even dressed. Like, I'm like dressed from like top up, but I always have shorts on. I wouldn't want this any other way, Craig. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so we got, unfortunately, the bad side of Robert. We got Knife Dad for Robert, and I know there's another one for that one. Get Amanda's good ending. Oh, so there's supposed to be a bad ending for Amanda? I don't think I could go through that. Oh, that's hard. But I would want to unlock all the achievements because there's 19 and I only got 7. But anyways, I have to bounce out of here because I made prior plans to go have dinner with my mom tonight. So I am going to get off of here. I hope everyone had a wonderful time on stream, and I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way we can finish up on some of these dates and replay Robert because I didn't realize going home with him on the first night would screw me in the end and not in the way that I like on this game. So we are going to come back at this tomorrow. We're going to finish up all the other 3 dads. Damien, Hugo, and Joseph, and then we're going to redo Robert. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll save you a seat, and we'll see you next time. Much love. Raquel.